skeleton crew today.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Vic, when you look at that fourth quarter, what, on tape, what, I guess, bothered you the most? Where were the breakdowns?
You know, number one, my calls could have been better. You know, and I think if my calls were better, we would have had a better result. But give them credit, they executed, and they played well.
Why did you feel the need to blitz more than you have typically?
You know, the quarterback was scrambling. We weren't quite getting the necessary four-man rush pressure that we needed, so that was why.
So was the lack of a four-man rush pressure because of the four or because of the back, more of the back end? The coverage?
Well, it all works together. You know, pass defense is the guys in coverage and.
I wonder, was it more, did you think it was more one than the other?
No.
On the touchdown, with 6 seconds left, I don't know, looked like zone, Bone was sinking a little bit. What, from your perspective, what do you think went wrong there, or did the guys play correctly?
We could have played a little better, but it was a good play that they ran against the coverage we were in. You know, so again, I could have been in a better call.
Should Vaughn have stuck on him throughout the entirety of that play, or?
A little longer.
This is we talked about how young this group is, youngest defense in the league. How do you anticipate them, I guess, bouncing back after what happened Sunday?
I think they will. It's a resilient group. You know, after winning so many in a row, you got to be able to bounce back, and I believe our group will.
What's your take on the personal fouls that were called, and specifically the taunting ones on CJ?
Yeah, we've got to be better than that. You know, we don't want that as part of our team. We don't want to be known for that, and our guys have to do a better job of not getting those fouls.
As a defensive coach, when you get 5 takeaways, that's tremendous, but obviously it didn't correlate to overall success. How do you kind of view that?
Well, we gave up too many explosive plays. You know, the one drive, they hit 2 big ones on us. That's one part of the equation. Didn't have a good day on third down. That's another part of the equation. And, you know, the field position that had shorter distance to go occasionally, we just didn't play as good as we had been playing overall.
Have you ever seen a
What did you
player?
see on those 2 explosives on that drive?
We just got beat. You know, we could have played with better technique, but they ran go balls on our guys, and we got beat.
Was Quinion, is it fair to say that he was like maybe sitting on an in-breaking route on the one that he gave up?
Yeah, I think he was kind of guessing, and, you know, probably shouldn't have.
Have you ever seen a player get ejected for taunting before? You know, not physical related.
I don't think so.
Were you okay with the call, or?
You know, the one happened in between a series, I think at a quarter break too, and I really didn't see what happened. But regardless, if the officials call it, it was warranted, and we can't let that happen.
Do you emphasize when the first unsportsmanlike comes to, whether it's Christian or somebody's got to say, all right, you got one, maybe you have to be a little bit more careful? Is that
Yes.
sort of imparted?
Yes.
What have you seen from Cooper Rush since the first time you guys played them?
Yeah, they're playing extremely well here the last 5 games. They're moving the ball. I think they have found their niche with Rush at quarterback, and they're doing a good job. You know, they're running it well. They're mixing in the play pass and the boots very well. And obviously, CeeDee Lamb is having a banner year. They have a good tight end in Ferguson. The back has really come alive lately. So, you know, they're not the same offense that we saw however many weeks ago that was.
What'd you notice about Daniels from this matchup compared to the first one?
He's good. You know, he's very athletic. He has the gun run game to their element of their offense. Throws the ball extremely well, very catchable ball. He's a good player.
What happened on the 2 12 men on the field penalties?
Yeah, the second one which really hurt us, we it was an overreaction and miscommunication. We thought one of the DBs was hurt. Slay was out. He thought he should go in then. We'd already sent a guy in, and it was not good.
Dick, we need a couple more?
When you've played so well for so long and then you have a game like this, how do you approach it with the players? Do you hammer it more, or do you just say, this is just a blip?
No, you don't say it's just a blip. You got to learn from all your experiences, both good and bad, and improve. And we got to get back to playing, not have unsportsmanlike or whatever they call 2 times 12 on the field. We got to get back to playing better football.
On the positive side, Nolan seems to be, you talked about young players, it's a process, they got to get better and better. He seems to be hitting more of a standard from the outside. Is that what you see?
Yeah, like I've said all along, the guy has just kept improving from week to week, going all the way back to OTAs and training camp. And credit to him, credit to Wash. You're right in your assessment.
Just curious what you saw from Bryce Huff in practice last week, and if you think he's...
Last week in practice, he could only do individual drill. They didn't let him partake in any of the real parts of practice. So we'll see.
All right, thanks.
All right.